So yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Black and Blue Show, your home for all things MMA, professional wrestling, and boxing. My name is Dan. I'm joined here today with our resident boxer, Liam.
Woo!
The man who's the face of Jersey Bird, Tom.
Yes!
And the man who's more than just Danny Aaron's photographer, but the best photographer in London.
Woo!
Konzi Productions!
Yeah, let's go.
I don't know why I said the full Konzi Productions there, but
It worked.
it came out.
Full government, you know?
Full government name came out there, jeez.
That is in fact my government.
If you go on his passport, it will say that.
So it's
Konzi Productions.
Well, this week we've got a few things to talk about. A lot of things in WWE. A few fight announcements for boxing and for MMA. Let's start with WWE.
Yes.
Let's start with the attack, Gunther on Jimmy Uso.
Brutal.
That was mental. That was mental.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we've seen a skit like that in the WWE in a very long time.
Bro, you know the first thing it reminded me of? Prime Randy Orton, 2009
Yeah,
was it?
2009
yeah,
Randy.
Wow.
I think it was the way, especially for me, the thing that really sold it was Gunther stood there at the end, covered almost from head to toe. I mean, there was every bit of his arm was covered in blood, his face, his chest, his legs were covered in blood, and it was just horrific to watch.
Bro, you know I've missed so much is like blood in WWE. Like they had it like every now and then. Within the last maybe like 10 years, I think it's been so not there at all.
They've been accidents.
Yes.
Anytime we've seen color,
accidents.
it's been
I
accidental.
think the last time there was blood on Raw, it was an accidental cut to Liv Morgan against
Yeah.
Io Sky.
Yes. Yeah. And then before that, it was CM Punk.
Yep.
To Drew McIntyre. And again, that was an accident. Wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah. This one definitely looked on purpose.
Yeah. I reckon it was. I think
definitely to emphasize like the beating and obviously.
I know he was getting knocked down. My guy had a blade. It was like.
He was outside that ring just
stabbing himself.
away.
How old were you when you found out about the blading stuff in WWE actually?
24.
That's pretty recent.
I don't think I could pinpoint an age, but I was.
Were you a bit like,
teenager.
oh damn, that kind of not ruined it, but that like it makes sense. Like that's how it always happens.
Well, I think learning inside the industry to any extent ruins the experience.
Yeah,
slightly.
for sure.
But if you could also flip it and say it heightens the experience to know that
100%.
these guys are putting themselves through that to get.
Yeah.
And then
I find it mad. Like, bro, I go to the doctors and have a needle put in my arm. I freak out. Let alone stabbing my own face with a blade.
It's been explained that your forehead is so thick and it's got so much skin, you can lightly dab it, and the amount of blood that comes out is an exaggerated amount. So the forehead's the safest place to do it.
Yeah, same with the eyebrows. The nose. Again, you have a nosebleed. You've seen how much blood comes out. It just does not stop.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Joella went on holiday recently with Theo and then managed to crack open Reeves' head. So much blood. So much blood.
I saw there was a Snapchat where Joe almost killed him.
How
but
bad
I didn't
was
see
it?
the video.
It was quite a small cut on the back, but basically they went to like a Greek place in Dubai. Joe hit
the
Reeve on the
plate,
wrong head. Reeve hit him the wrong way around with the plate and just cut open his head. But because it was his head, which is where obviously, like, when you get a cut on your face, it bleeds so much.
Yeah.
He was like bleeding for ages. It wasn't a big cut.
Yeah.
And, like, if it was on your knee or whatever, it would stop bleeding straight away.
One of our other hosts, Jake, who's going to be on here hopefully soon, he has a story he told me about when his friend was throwing a block of ice and it like slipped his hand too early, so it hit Jake like square on next to him like this, basically boom, on the side of his head, a block of ice. And he was like cut him open like boom.
Solid.
It's like insane. And it was meant to be like they were at a party or something, so it meant to be like some funny moment, funny shit.
I mean, and then you gotta look at the storyline of this whole Gunther Jay situation.
It's been dead until now.
There's not been any storyline, but now there's so much of a storyline. Like, what would you do if not just your brother, but your twin brother has just been beaten to an absolute pulp? I mean, it's one of those situations where now it's gone further than wrestling. It's now family.
You know what I'd do if I was booking it? Exact same thing next week to Sami Zayn.
Really? You think you bring Sami
bring
into
Sami
this as
Zayn
well?
back.
I feel like it's a lot more personal with it being Jimmy. That's blood. They shared the womb together.
Yeah.
Imagine Gunther doing the whole Triple H going to his house thing.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Yeah, we'd have to see something a little bit more. I think Gunther's
Yeah.
an amazing wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think WWE need to give him a little bit more in
Do you-
terms
Yeah.
of.
Do you think Gunther might potentially have hit a peak a bit too early?
I don't know. I don't
Did he need
think.
developing a bit more?
I don't think we've seen a peak yet. I don't. Think
No,
we're
I don't
any-
think.
I don't.
Even when he was world champ, I didn't.
I mean,
But I'm saying
literally
giving him
look
world champ too early.
No, he needed.
No,
No,
again,
I
he
think
he
yeah.
needed this push definitely, but I still don't think we're even close to what Gunther can achieve.
Yeah,
I think,
No, I agree.
I think he could take over the whole company.
I don't
he
think
could
he's
be the
even
face
like.
of it.
Yeah, I don't even he hit like Super Saiyan yet or anything like this. You know, he's
Nah,
not hit anything.
he's
close to that.
relaxing at the minute, and it is just going
Also,
along with the flow.
He is just so underrated on the mic.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
really
So
is.
good. Like, you know, I think it was Saturday Night Live or something like that when he was like roasting Goldberg. It was just peak.
That was some
He
good
is
stuff
such
with
an under-
Goldberg.
Which is why everyone thought John Cena would face him. He's such a John Cena heel to overcome. But that was the expect. Like, he's going to win the Rumble, face Gunther,
Yeah.
overcome the big heel. Because Gunther's that guy. He's like a beefed up
Huge.
steroid Rusev.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
Yeah,
huge.
he's a big guy, and I mean, like
He's
we've
massive, actually,
we've
yeah.
seen a few wrestlers over the years very similar to what he does, but none of them have been able to hit that role properly.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we've had a lot of like characters come in and play that sort of Eastern European
Yeah.
bad guy, and no one has come in and done it.
I think it's
nearly
the,
as well as
the
Gunther.
way he's done it as well with the music. Initially coming with Ludwig Kaiser and
another
what's the other guy's
he's
name?
insane. I think
Yeah.
he is very
Yeah.
very underrated.
But like when they first joined together as Imperium, when they first came in, I was like, there's a bit of class about this,
yeah.
and it's like a bit of like a, you know, you come from Eastern Europe, but when you're wealthy in Eastern Europe, you're dressed differently, you act
Yeah,
differently,
yeah.
and it really showed that. You know, like a
He's-
really big person in Eastern Europe in this storyline.
Yeah, he's
that
really killed the
Yeah,
character.
I think it's really good.
But from one good person on the mic to arguably one of the best mic battles I've seen recently, John Cena, Cody Rhodes.
We talked about it last week.
we did.
But
Talked about
I
it,
think
and
we gotta
said
talk
John
about
Cena,
that.
John Cena would cook him, wash him
I
on the
think my
mic.
words are John Cena would wash Cody Rhodes on the mic, and I would like to issue an open apology to Cody Rhodes. It was great. It was great.
I mean, I think Cody might have seen the podcast because
He
he
might have.
quoted pretty much exactly what you said.
Yeah. You never know, man. YouTube algorithm in the UK, you know, he was
Yeah.
in the UK, you never know, he might have seen it.
See, I still think what you said stands though. I mean, when you watch that whole promo,
John
Cody
does
got cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Oh.
You think?
I think if I had to like,
Cody
say
stood
who
his
won it,
ground?
I think John still
John won
took
it,
Yeah,
surely.
John took it.
Everything John said has been said. Nepo baby, Drew McIntyre said it last week. All the references has been said. This Cody Rhodes bringing up, because it's a new character, so everything Cody Rhodes says now,
Yeah.
new. Bringing up Vince McMahon, you don't do that.
Oh, that
No.
was kind of
Yeah.
fire
Yeah.
though. When he
That was
brought Vince
crazy.
back, I fucking loved that.
I
See,
think-
it was the one thing John said that really I thought it was finished from then was I don't bury talent, I bury mediocrity.
Yeah,
And
that
I
one.
just thought
and he said,
was
"I am the
ins-
talent." After
I
that,
am
yeah.
the talent,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And it's
Or
like,
then you just have Wade Barrett sitting at the commentary like, "Oi."
yeah, he was not happy at all.
I
He
know
was
what you
not
did to the
happy.
Nexus.
Yeah, Wade was not happy. You know, he was sat there
Yeah.
with his career cut short, thinking, "You really have buried talent here."
Like Austin Theory's still recovering to this day, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he'll ever will recover.
No.
Do we ever see a prime Austin Theory again?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
I mean, maybe like
I don't know. I think
line.
there's too many people in the scene right now. He's just fallen off.
Yeah, it's one of there's so many characters that could be brought up and
Yeah.
could become the face of the company.
I
Yeah.
also just think Grayson Waller's the better one out of them two.
You really think so?
You think
Yeah.
so?
I don't think so.
I
I don't
think-
think in
I
any
think-
aspect he's better.
No, I
I think
think-
Grayson Waller will be like the next generation's Miz for people. He's that
Yeah,
guy.
but I'm looking at. I think again, like Finn Balor should have had 10, 15 world championships by now.
Yes, agreed.
Finn Balor's dropped off a lot.
Austin Theory to me is this generation's Finn Balor.
Ooh.
He's that slightly earlier. The way I don't know, it's just his aura in the ring, and even down to his build, his size, the way he looks.
I
They're
think-
so
Do you-
similar.
Do you think that he's gonna end up the same way with Finn, where he doesn't actually really hit what he's supposed to, and then it's just he's gonna be still relevant, like Finn is with Judgment Day,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
not in that kind of role where you
It's
expected him to be.
WWE. You don't know what to expect.
I mean, Jinder
tomorrow-
Mahal won the fucking
That's
title. He
what
had
I'm
a
saying.
title run,
Tomorrow
bro.
we could wake up and and
Bro.
somehow Austin Theory's beating Cody Rhodes. Like,
you know what I mean?
It just everything
But
happens
for
just
me,
like that.
Austin winning the title, it has to be the slimiest way possible.
It'd have to be.
Like
yeah.
for me, I see it kind of like an early Dolph Ziggler as well. I saw similar like thing. It has to be
think
slimy.
the only way you could introduce him into the championship sort of scene is through Money in the Bank.
That's what I'm thinking.
And
Money in
he
the Bank.
fucked that one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Money in the Bank was the one I'm
completely
thinking. Like
fucked.
that's the only way for him to get really like
Yeah.
snaky
He
and
cashed it
slimy
in on
to
the
it.
US Championship. Who
Yeah,
does
what
that?
the?
I don't
I
think.
Who actually
I
does that?
understand. You see your options. You're like, okay, Roman Reigns got the belt. Not fucking with him today.
Yeah.
NXT belt. Don't want that US one. Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
man.
we'll,
You know,
we'll
that's
take
like-
that.
that's
That'll
like-
do.
You know, being offered winning the Premier League, Champions League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. Yeah, I'll take the Carabao Cup. Like what? Why? Like why would you take the Carabao Cup?
I know Vince was like, you know, it's gonna be some good shit. You'll beat John Cena at Mania. You'll go superstar, pal.
That's exactly.
That was very
exactly
accurate.
behind the scenes.
That was very
Yeah,
accurate.
I thought Vince was next to me for a second. Yeah, scared.
You don't want to think that.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Dangerous territories.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had 2 fights we predicted on this weekend. Unfortunately, obviously, next time. Next time, obviously. Obviously, Rhea versus Io was double DQ.
Yeah.
So,
I don't
in
think.
my opinion, I know I picked Rhea. In my opinion, it's a double DQ. Therefore, no one technically won.
In my opinion, the US guy still has the belt.
I'm
Let me
with you.
finish. I think in our predictions, if you put retained belt instead of like someone specifically winning, that
Yeah.
is a prediction.
Because we put it as Io Sky to win the match. Did she win the match?
She didn't win the
No,
match.
She didn't win the match. So it would go
I
down
mean,
to a
yeah.
no point.
If you say- if you-
it's a grey area. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm also saying that because
I
I picked
will
Rhea.
tell you what though. That like for Bianca Belair's character, that's very uncharacter-like. She's a very happy-go-lucky, I'll push through anything type of girl. Not like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I found it strange. She called it off at such a weird time as well. I mean, like,
If you're calling it off after the boot, not after the dive. Like,
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it was a strange. I mean, Rhea did Muller Io in my opinion.
yeah, I mean, no,
Yeah, I think
Rhea
Rhea-
should be champion.
Yeah.
right?
did anyone see the post-interview they done with Rhea?
Yeah,
was
she
like-
threatened.
She was just like, where was Bianca? I should be champ. And I'm just thinking, you booed her in the head.
Yeah.
But I mean,
unintentionally.
what is this the issue with the referees in WWE? Because you'll get some instances where a referee will get knocked out, and 10 seconds later, another referee's run to the ring
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
counting already.
And
And
sometimes
then you got situations where there's no one
No.
to be seen. Apparently, everyone's
Yeah.
taking their break at the
Yeah.
exact same time.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was waiting for like Bianca Belair to count the pin with a hair whip, like 1, 2, 3.
just from outside of the
Yeah.
ring.
But part
Just
of
from
me-
distance, she can't get in the ring.
when I was watching it, part of me was saying this is not gonna end with a clean win for anyone.
No.
Like, and I didn't think double DQ. I just thought like something's gonna happen and it's gonna end up becoming a triple threat at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, you knew Rhea wasn't walking out with that
Yeah.
title because it made no sense for the story.
yeah.
It's definitely triple threat.
Yeah.
I think triple threat
It
at
has to
WrestleMania
be.
has to be.
It has to be. There's no
Yeah.
other option here. I mean, Rhea's too deep with the story for them
Yeah.
to not give her
Exactly.
that title shot against
And
Bianca.
she's too big of a name to not
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
fight in
I mean,
WrestleMania.
you
like
give me
this.
those 3 names, and I want to see Rhea in the ring over all 3 of them.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
Like
Easily.
she's a way better wrestler. She's got a better character.
Better than Io Sky is wrestler? Nah.
Not maybe not as a wrestler, but as a character, as
Yeah.
a whole.
As a whole package.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
package. I mean, like
Yeah,
she's
they're presented.
yeah,
definitely
so much
better
better.
I
presented.
will say
I am
though,
happy Io Sky's champion. Though.
I
I'm
will
very
say though,
happy.
her intro compared to Rhea's,
Oh yeah. We talked. We watched this.
in my opinion,
And
What do you mean by that? Like a
I don't
the
know
whole
whether it was
walkout,
a-
everything. I didn't think it was as good, personally.
Rhea's.
Also,
No, I
like
mean,
less
Rhea's
Rhea's
loud,
is better, basically.
yeah, I mean,
less
Rhea-
But
poppy.
Rhea has
yeah.
motionless in white, like an actual band doing it. She hasn't got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? Right, again, I
That's
really
not,
like
that's not
Io
Rhea's
Sky.
fault. She just did better.
I really like Io Sky. I like everything about her. I
I'm
mean,
so
I
happy
wasn't.
she's champ. Like,
Yeah, I wasn't
yeah.
a big fan of her when she was doing all of that stuff with like she was fighting Lyra and stuff like that. That's
Yeah,
like the
nah.
mid card stuff. She wasn't entertaining. But now she's been given this push. I feel like there's a lot she could do.
Mhm.
Like you saw what Asuka was doing when she was at the top,
Who
and it was crazy.
I haven't kept up with much of the WWE like women's. Who are like the top dogs there?
Okay,
now?
so at the moment,
I know Rhea.
so
I know
obviously there's
Liv.
Rhea, there's Io Sky, there's Bianca Belair. Right now, there's also on SmackDown you got Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte
Yeah.
Flair. We got Naomi who's just turned heel for the first time.
Okay.
Would you put her in one of the top though?
Right now, she's presented as one of the top.
I mean, I don't.
She's
See,
still-
I don't see her getting a
I think
title
she's
match
still a
anytime soon.
yeah,
Oh, I
she's still a
see it.
standout like name, I'd say.
I think
I
there
don't
is.
see it.
I'm thinking there's a chance.
We've said this for years with Naomi
There's a
as well.
chance she'd
She's been
be-
killing it for years.
No, because think about it. Jade right now is a face. If Bianca walks out a face, you get Naomi going over Jade as a heel versus face. Storylines built up.
no,
there's no-
I get it.
like Bianca
but I
Belair
just
done-
don't-
Get it? I don't agree.
I don't agree
But
with
Bianca
it.
Belair done
Simply
one
put, I
promo.
don't agree. Simply put.
She done one promo since Elimination Chamber. Like, why are my friends fighting? When he's like, I don't give a fuck about them anymore.
Yeah.
But they've not picked it up.
No. They did
Yeah.
really just leave that to Naomi and Jade to deal with.
It's like, why is John Cena chose The Rock? They've not followed up on that really.
Yeah.
I think they will do it soon.
I think they will at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think The Rock, just for timing wise, he can only do the big events.
Before WrestleMania, The Rock will be back.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty
again,
sure.
there's a lot of stuff that we were seeing, even down to him in the ring at, was it Royal Rumble when he put up the 3 like
That was
that?
bad blood.
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah.
Bad Blood even. And then we went on to see John
Yeah.
Cena, and it all sort of like makes sense. So I feel like everything WWE are doing will be sort of linked back.
Did you see all the conspiracies about how he put the 3 at Bad Blood, and then when John Cena turned, his like the way he did it was like with 2 fingers.
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
pulled
yeah.
out the 2, and then it's gonna be like a 1 somewhere, but we don't know what the 1 is.
Well,
And that's what people said. The
Oh.
1, the 1,
and
it'll be Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I never thought
Holy
of that.
no,
I never
The
thought of
one.
that.
See, I don't know what's allowed on camera, but when I think 1, I think
That's fair.
Stone
That's
Cold
fair.
Stone Cold
Steve
Steve
Austin.
Austin.
Straight away.
But
that's
No
what I
way
think
Steve
of.
Austin comes back. No chance.
He
There
said
was rumors.
The glass breaks.
There was rumors.
Oh mate.
he's in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I was
Mania.
saying.
Yeah.
There was rumors, but I think it's a bit too soon.
It's too soon.
And I think I don't know. I think there's a lot to come, and there's
Yeah.
definitely a surprise to come at WrestleMania in terms of that storyline.
Yeah,
But what it is, I can't figure out.
yeah.
Well, storylines at Mania 1 has been finished for years. CM Punk is main event in night 1 of WrestleMania in a triple threat with
That is true.
Roman Reigns.
Roland
Roland
Reigns.
Reigns.
Roland Reigns. That could be a tag team name. Roland Reigns.
You put
hard. I
Roman
like that.
Reigns.
Yeah,
Seth
but
Rollins and Roman Reigns.
bro, I'm so happy for Punk. I've
Yeah.
loved Punk.
He
Like,
deserves it.
100%.
like-
What's everyone's opinion on people saying it doesn't count as a main event because it's night 1?
It is a main event.
it's a main event.
It's a main
Yeah.
event.
It's a
It's
main
WrestleMania,
event.
brother.
Yeah. I mean, it's an event so big they've had to do it.
Like
over
we're
2
literally going to
nights.
be
Yeah.
live. We're going to be live streaming on TikTok for it. So
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
We're
gonna
gonna
be
we're gonna be
fire.
up 48 hours, boys. Like
we're going to do it.
maybe
Are we
maybe
gonna-
Yeah,
for
I like
24
that.
hours.
We'll-
24
we'll
hours.
take nap breaks.
Yeah, should we just do? So let us know if you guys wanted us to do like a 24-hour from the start of the first WrestleMania event
Yeah.
to the end of the second WrestleMania event. We're just
Yeah.
on camera the whole time.
On camera the whole time. Maybe not
28
all of us.
Yeah,
on
28
camera.
hours.
We'll have fillers
Sorry,
in between.
sorry, Ella. I can't see you for the next 2 days.
Yeah,
That would be crazy.
it's gonna be crazy, man.
That would be
Baller
insane,
League's
though. It
gonna
would be
fun,
insane.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
should we just
Oh my
continue over to
goodness.
Baller
Yeah.
League?
Baller League the next night.
Until you start recording on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
No sleep.
That'd be
Hey,
insane.
I'm not Kaisen out, bro. I'm sorry.
yeah.
But anyway, Seth wasn't happy about that at all. He was pissed.
I mean, I do understand why you would be angry in that situation. I mean, does CM Punk deserve a WrestleMania main event? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Does he
100%.
deserve it in this capacity?
No.
Maybe not. Maybe Seth's right. Maybe this isn't his time to headline WrestleMania. Again, if he had won Money in the Bank or Royal
Yeah.
Rumble or given him any reason to fight for a title,
Yeah.
100% he deserves WrestleMania night 1. We look at his whole career, 100% he deserves a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
How has he not had a WrestleMania main
Yeah,
event?
it's mental.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. But does he deserve it right now? I think Seth might be right.
You
I
think
don't
so?
think he
Are
does.
you sure?
I don't think he deserves it right now.
My question is like, how long more is he doing this for?
He ain't got
That's
long.
that's what I'm thinking. Because
Actually,
it might be like he,
that's-
That's probably
the
why he's
issue.
got it. That's
Yeah,
probably
that's
why.
what I mean.
100%, but I do feel like it was very rushed, especially as it's not the favour
Yeah.
either.
Do you think we see him win a world title before he calls
Yes.
it like quits and retires?
I
I
think
think,
we
he
have
has
to.
to, right?
I
We
think-
have to.
I think he's winning it this Mania.
Title.
This
Yeah.
Mania.
You think he's
Well,
gonna get? You
no.
think that's what the favour is? A title match, last minute
Yeah.
title match against
No
Gunther or,
way.
Oh yeah, should we
or
see?
Jey
Should we,
Uso?
should we see what predictions we are for the favor?
Ooh,
the favour-
he's got me thinking.
the
you
favour-
know?
actually, yeah,
He's
the
got me
favour.
The
thinking,
favour's
Jey-
a little like Daniel Bryan WrestleMania 30 thing.
No,
like,
but Jey Uso to beat Gunther. And then the favor being
CM Punk to
CM
win off
Punk's
him.
been given Jey Uso straight after.
Yeah.
Or
But I
something
think
like that.
Punk would rather face Cody or John. There's a more inbuilt story there.
Imagine
immediately.
Cena
Because
wins.
think about-
Cena wins and
So
Punk
my-
wins.
But
I
how
mean-
does Paul Heyman get around
'Cause he's
getting him into
he's Paul
that?
Heyman, bro.
Yeah, but he's got nothing to do with
But Jey Uso makes more sense than Paul Heyman.
Yeah,
No,
like
it-
he's got reason to
No, it doesn't.
give up
It does.
Jey Uso's title
Does-
because he's got access to
Because
Jey
think
Uso.
about it, John Cena's not here for the next 3 weeks. Who's Cody feuding with? The triple threat people.
Yeah, probably actually.
Does Cody owe anything to Paul Heyman from anything at all? Do you remember? I don't think
But
he does. Not
in,
from that
in real life,
War Games or anything like that.
Because think
right?
about it,
I mean-
they're doing board of director Rock and Ever. In real life, Paul Heyman is a producer for the WWE. He helps writing this.
Yeah.
So in kayfabe, he'll
He's-
have the power to be like, he's in the match. I don't know what to tell you. He's in the match.
I just don't. I don't see it fitting as well as.
I mean, I'm not. Listen, if I finish watching John Cena versus Cody Rhodes and John Cena has just won his 17th title,
But it's
and
not-
CM Punk then comes out, I'm not gonna complain.
It's not
at
gonna-
all.
I'm not gonna
I
complain
will
at all.
Sit there and
Yeah.
lavish
But
it.
I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be pre-announced. Like it's going to be a pre-made triple threat. Winner of this triple threat makes the night 2 main event triple threat. It won't be like a Money in the Bank type
They've got
thing.
2 weeks to try and fill this
Yeah.
out. That's what,
3 weeks, and John Cena's not there for any of them.
what do you think? You, as someone who
'Cause
doesn't
think about
watch
it.
the
Right.
product religiously,
This is my case. Because think about it.
I don't know. It just.
Tom,
Obviously, I didn't realize John Cena wasn't going to be there for 3 weeks.
this is
That-
my,
I didn't know
That
that.
messes
Yeah.
it all up.
this is going to be
bit.
my pitch. Let me pitch this to you.
Okay.
On Friday they announce it.
Sitting up.
On Friday they announce the favor. You got the next 3 weeks of Monday Night Raw. 1 week he's feuding with Roman on the mic. Next week he's feuding with Punk on the mic. Last week he's feuding with Seth on the mic. He's got 3 people for the 3 weeks for the triple threat to feud with.
Yeah, but I don't understand how. I don't get how the favor.
Because it's the favor. The favor.
But the
can be
favor
anything.
shouldn't then.
Wait.
beneficial to the other
Would the
two.
could the favor be Roman wins the triple threat, CM Punk gets the fight still?
No,
No.
it'd be the
No?
winner.
It'd have to do something with.
I still don't see CM Punk that being a favor. I don't know if CM Punk wants.
What if
wants
the
that
favor?
to
What
be
if the
the
favor is
favour.
Paul Heyman turning on Roman in that triple threat and just winning the match for him?
What about if CM
Could be
Punk
just a mellow one.
beats
I hope it's
Uso,
bigger though.
Cena beats Cody, and they both retire?
He's just
It
chatting
won't-
shit now. He's just chatting shit, bro. He's like imagining things now.
Hey, we're cliffing now. Let's go. I
I mean, would it be sick?
mean, it
What is
would.
it? They just like ride out in the
Yeah, they just
Oh, just both of them.
Just both
walk
with the
out
title and walk out.
Well, so wait, he beats Gunther
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he beats Cody and they just walk away.
No,
Just walk away,
the
leave-
favor works. So like,
Leave WWE title.
so
With
Wait,
both the
no,
world
Uso
heavyweight
beats
and
Gunther.
Universal.
The favor is
I
CM
can
Punk
punch-
finds Uso, wins the title.
Okay.
Cena beats Cody
Hold on.
for the title, and they both
Let
retire
me,
and fuck
let me
off.
punch a complete hole in your logic.
And there's
It's
no
main-
logic to my
it's
thing.
main event. The triple threat is main eventing night 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna predict this World Championship fight probably opens night 1.
Well, then, that puts a bit of a hole in it.
I'm just,
It ain't making night 2.
Alright,
I'll tell you that.
We can make some more predictions after next week.
I'm talking about surprises as well. We have a couple of fight announcements for the UFC and boxing to go through.
Before that, Pretty Deadly versus Street Profits.
Okay, yeah, true. I was gonna. Yeah,
What was our predictions for it again?
I predicted that the
So
Street
bullshit.
Profits would win.
Yeah, we predicted Pretty Deadly.
Yeah, so I got the point there.
You got
what
the
a
point
shit
there.
prediction.
I know. I thought look,
I've got a
it'd
pretty
be-
deadly hater over
Yeah.
here.
it would be really cool
Yes,
if
boy.
they really cool.
Yes, boy.
It'd be really cool if they did win it in London, England. But I don't know. I just had a feeling that I don't think they
Listen,
would.
I am a pretty deadly stan. Right?
I'm not a hater.
I
just,
love
I've,
Pretty
I've not
Deadly.
watched them much actually.
They are
Pretty
two
Deadly.
British lads who love everything their culture's about. They
Yeah.
love football. They're just top lads. They are top
Yeah.
lads, and they have made it to the highest point a British tag team could make it to.
Yeah.
They need that title. And the fact they didn't win it in London
In
is
London was-
absolutely disgusting.
What does
I think it's more of a travesty than Drew not winning it in Scotland.
Would you say it's better for them to
Right.
win it in London, or would it have been better if they
O2
win
is
it in
bigger for them
100%.
personally.
or in
100%.
if they were to win it in WrestleMania?
If they're winning it at
No,
WrestleMania,
London would have been
because
bigger
if they're
because the
winning it
crowd
at
is behind
WrestleMania,
them.
they're winning it in a little tag match. They're not getting a pin moment. They're grabbing the belt. They pin
Yeah.
the Street Profits in the
Yeah.
middle of the ring at the O2 Arena. I also want to know what Triple H has against London because New Cat Republic came back in London Tyler Bates back for the first time in 6 months and they lose to the New Day.
Yeah.
What beef do you have with London? You're not giving us WrestleMania and you're not giving us titles.
They hate British wrestlers. I don't know what it is, but it's just we'll do anything not to. But again, Drew, how the hell did Drew win the world title
In a pandemic.
Can you believe? Like, he's been a world champion this year.
For 5 minutes.
All of 5 seconds. Like,
That's
ridiculous.
crazy.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's mad.
No one from this whole country is getting any respect from the WWE right now. It's unreal.
Before we move on to UFC, would Joe Weller be a good WWE wrestler?
I saw him training or something, you know?
I mean, he would be very good. I mean,
Yeah.
you saw how he took that suplex.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
exactly.
grass. Fair play.
I think he'd be all right.
I
Fair
would
play to him.
prefer if he done the route he said on Impulsive, where he goes the indie route and then probably gets a WWE ID contract.
Well,
I mean-
in a recent Waffling episode, he talks about how Logan Paul told him to go on like the reality show thing that's owned by WWE.
Yeah.
Legends and Future Greats.
That
Yes,
is a
that's the
great
one.
show.
That's brilliant.
I've not watched
so
that show.
good.
Yeah, so
It's
really good.
very good
by the
watch.
sounds of things, I think he's going to go that route.
It's almost tough enough, but they've done it properly.
It's
Oh, yeah.
way
Like,
It's
better.
also owned by
with
WWE.
What's it called?
as well.
Legends and...
Legends and Future
LFG.
Greats.
LFG, but it's also owned by WWE.
It's like
Yeah.
imagine the Ultimate Fighter for WWE, something similar to
Yeah,
that.
okay, cool.
And it's with guys who can actually wrestle. Like
Yeah,
any
yeah.
one of these guys.
One of the
could
women's
be
an Olympic
signed.
gold medalist in wrestling.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
shit.
every person on this show
They
could
could
be
be a world
signed
title
today.
one
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
all no. Sorry to spoil the emotion. They are all signed.
But yeah, no, they were
Yeah.
with NXT already. And
Okay.
whatnot. Like,
And
I know
they're
about
all
Shiloh
involved.
Hill before he was on
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Because again, he's big on social media.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's been doing the whole NXT thing before this show.
Mm-hmm.
And he does a lot with, he's like an engineer. He does a lot of AI stuff as well.
Pretty sick.
Check out his content. He's proper funny.
What's his name again?
Shiloh Hill.
Shiloh Hill.
Yeah, he's an absolute beast. And he's missing a tooth as well.
Oh.
Missing his proper
It
front
was
teeth.
so funny when like it's a bunch of these spry wrestlers and Gunther comes in like I don't care about any of you.
Yeah,
None of you
Gunther.
want this. You all failed your job. That's why you're here.
Yeah, I mean, Gunther
I think I
rips
might have
them.
seen a clip of it actually. There's one I'm assuming it might be from the show where Undertaker's in the stands and he's like some guy's doing a promo and
Yeah.
then he was like taking the piss or something and then
Yeah, that was one of the
Yeah.
early
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
like episode 2 or something.
And
like
Undertaker was actually impressed that he's actually really good, but like the way he was like kind of standoffish with the
that.
conversation.
You know what I like as well with Tough Enough? It was very like that's wrong. End of story. With this,
Right.
they're giving them you tell them it's wrong.
creativity
You tell
is
them what they need to do, and then they've given them another chance to do it, and they're
Yeah.
killing it. And it's like that's all they need is
Yeah.
one little gentle push into the right direction.
Right.
Also,
And they're
there's
doing
more
the right
stories.
shit.
Like there's more actual ongoing stories. Like Bully Ray's beefing the whole crew for some reason. I don't know what his problem is.
Why is
beefing-
Bully Ray beefing
Listen,
the crew?
Barbara Ray Dudley is a special kind of human. You can do nothing to impress this man.
Bro,
It doesn't matter how good of a wrestler you are. He will not be impressed until you've had the exact same career
I could
he's had.
backflip RKO someone off this very table, and he would tell me I could not front flip it.
Yeah,
that's fucking
honestly,
crazy, though.
if you haven't been in the industry for 30 years,
Yeah.
he's not interested in you. He's not
But
interested.
is he
in
just
you.
very old school?
He's
in
old
that
school.
sense?
He's
Yeah.
just old school.
Right,
He's like one of those guys who's still cool young talent green.
right.
Yeah.
Like he's
I've
just
never heard that term before, personally.
so it's like you're soft.
Right, okay.
Oh, you're green. You're fresh. You're
yeah,
soft. You're
like the new kid.
you're
Yeah.
you're right.
New fish in the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So let's talk about UFC now. Boxing, UFC. You want to start with the boxing?
You switch off
anything?
now.
With boxing,
With
we
boxing, I don't know much.
we actually
Yeah.
have a fight this week for boxing. Joe Joyce, Philip Hergovich.
Woo!
Joe Joyce is getting sparked.
Never
I
heard
have
of the second
not
guy.
heard either.
Yeah, I know. Joe.
He fought the
No,
bar.
I've heard of Philip
Did he?
Hergovich.
Did he lose?
That
Hergovich
is
fought,
he Croatian?
Yes.
Okay, then I've
He
heard the
fought
name.
the bar. He beat Big Bang Jang.
Yeah, that's
he's,
the one.
He's
who
real.
beat
Who?
Big Bang,
Very
You don't
Big
know
Bang
Zhang?
Jang. Big Bang Jang. I know Big Bang.
Zhang,
I know him.
Zhang
Yeah, I
knocked
know
out
Big Bang.
Wilder.
The big Chinese guy.
Oh, the big
Yeah, the one that knocked out
Asian guy.
Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Wilder's also got a return fight against some random 26-6 Donny.
You reckon
26 and
Wilder's
6.
winning?
Yeah,
Well, you said Jake Paul has a chance against Wilder
Jake
last
Paul
week.
would have a chance
Did
against
you hear
Wilder
that?
at this
He
point.
says Jake Paul could beat
That's
Wilder right now.
crazy.
If
I still
Wil-
think that no way, bro.
That's crazy.
I think one hit from
Well,
Wilder.
you're talking about the same Jake Paul who lost to Tommy Fury.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the same Jake Paul.
Oh.
And you think he's got a chance? You think Tommy
Bro,
Fury's
you
got a
realise-
chance against Wilder?
Do you
Bro,
think
we spoke about this in the
Wilder-
first episode,
You
right?
Yeah.
see, whoa, hold up.
Brother.
Hold on. Let's isolate these on the mic.
I will isolate
Do
this.
you think Tommy Fury could beat Deontay Wilder in a boxing match?
He's a better boxer than Wilder.
No. It's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question.
What, are we talking about Prime Wilder or Wilder off
No.
the
Right now, they have a fight.
Right now, Wilder's shit.
Who wins that fight?
I think
He wants to say Tommy,
no,
bro.
no. My problem is
Clip
right,
it.
There's no
Say it with chest to the camera right now.
Go on, who wins that
Say
fight
it
to
with
the
chest.
camera? Let the people know. Let
Look
TikTok
directly
know, let
at that
YouTube
fucking
know,
camera.
Let Instagram know who wins against
Let man
who wins
know.
that fight. Tommy Fury.
Look at that
or
camera right
Deontay
now.
Wilder?
Look at that camera. Tell everyone.
Deontay Wilder.
Look at the
There we
camera.
go.
Louder.
There we go.
Jake
There we
Paul
go.
would beat Tommy Fury now. 100%. 100%.
I reckon he has a better shot. I
Yeah.
don't know if he. I think it probably goes.
Also, another
a bit
reason.
closer,
He
maybe
also knows a
Jake
bit more about how
Paul's
Tommy
big,
fights.
beefy, 230-pound man. Deontay Wilder, if it's the Wilder that fought Zhang, he threw like 2 punches that fight. That's what I'm saying. He's gun shy. If he's not throwing, of course someone's going to beat
But do you
him.
think he'll be gun shy against Jake Paul? I think he'd be like
No,
trying to
he's-
knock this
I think
kid's head off.
he'd be too confident.
Yeah,
now.
he
He's
could
throwing
be too
100.
confident. Yeah.
Deontay Wilder's not been the same since he's had inner peace and he's gone on ayahuasca. No, I'm not joking. No, because before that, he was like,
You know Deontay.
no,
His literal trip.
very
You
well.
don't know. He went on
documented.
this trip with Deontay. Actually, he didn't tell you.
No,
That's why he's called a big
Brother, this
cuckoo.
is documented.
Yeah.
And he started boxing because his daughter had disabilities and he wanted to supply and have money. Now he has money. He doesn't want to kill people in the ring anymore. He's a very peaceful family man, and you can tell
You could
that
probably knock my head clean off.
he could, but he's not. He's not throwing punches. So
Yeah,
Yeah, you
fair.
make him sound like Master Shifu or something. He's like, he's tired of it. He's done with it.
Time's over.
His time's over.
But Wilder, in his last fight, he was like, just want to go home for my daughter's birthday. Thanks for the money.
So I feel like if that was the case, he would invest what he's got into something else and stop the boxing completely.
He wants to go off on a win. That's why they're giving him this guy.
Fairs.
So you reckon this is his last fight then?
100%.
So
Alright.
this is the
Also,
end of
Wilder-
To be fair, then he can start training his legs finally.
Wilder's chin is gone.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
so is Joe Joyce's, so he's getting sparked.
Let's
See,
quickly.
sorry, quickly. I feel like we've got to back Joe Joyce though.
I like.
No.
No, as a British homeland
As
fighter.
a British homeland
Listen,
fighter.
I'm saying it here on camera. Joe Joyce, I'm with you. I'm with you. I've not seen the other guy fight. I don't
We got a
know
little
much.
insight
I don't
into
know
we
much
got
about
insight
this
into
fight.
Conzi's
Right.
prediction. I don't know much either.
What
No.
I'm saying is, I've got
We gotta go
problems
for the
with Joe
British lad.
Joyce ever since he like ruined Daniel Dubois' young career by brocking up his eye. Like he was the first guy to beat Joe Joyce. and it
Rocking
was-
up his eye.
That's what happened.
Rocking up his eye.
So he got hit.
Brocking up his eye.
brother, he got hit. Yeah, right, like here. Eye swell up.
That
Joe
is his
Joyce
eye.
took like an 8 count. It wasn't a knockout. He hurt his eye and took an 8 count.
Okay.
And
Damn.
got TKO loss.
Yeah, well, that happens. That happens.
Well,
Speaking
I
of
like Joe
predictions,
Joyce.
though.
Yeah, in boxing as well, there is one
Oh.
more fight announcement. I don't know if it's true. It could be an April Fool's. I could be absolutely fool here. But
really hope-
supposedly,
really
Amir
hope it's
Khan
April
is coming out of
Fool's.
retirement fighting
April
Manny
Fools.
April Fool's, brother. April
Okay,
Fool's. That's
my
April
bad.
Fool's.
My
That's
bad,
such
bro.
April. Bro, think about it.
Bro, here's the thing.
Khan coming out of retirement
I don't know, man. He was
And he-
supposed to
and he-
fight
he-
KSI.
to fight
Bro.
Pacquiao.
I don't know, man.
Also,
Here's the thing.
guys, this is the dead given thing about the sign. On this April Fool thing, Amir Khan was A-side.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I don't watch boxing much. Into the actual announcements,
Yes.
UFC announcements, big fights coming up. One from should have been this week, Carlos Prates, a fighter I was really excited to watch again because I think he's insane. But he's fighting Ian Gary, the Irishman, who recently beat Venom. Did you know?
His last fight was a loss to Shavkat.
Oh yeah, it was the Shavkat loss on short notice.
Yeah,
On
I
short
know that
notice.
So
guy.
I think it's an interesting fight. I think
Do you know that guy?
honestly, I think Prates sleeps him.
No, I don't.
I've got Ian Gary winning.
I've got Carlos Prates sleeping Ian Gary.
No, Carlos is right. This is the term. He's too green.
Nah, bro, trust. Carlos has got
Brother,
this
he has
calm.
not fought anyone on the. I could walk in there calm. It doesn't matter. I'm going on a daily walk. I'm going
Okay,
to punch and get
we'll,
knocked
we'll,
out. You
we'll
get
see.
me?
We'll
But,
see when Carlos knocks him out.
So I
he
feel
ain't
like
knocking him out, fam.
in terms
Yeah,
of predictions,
on the-
I'd
yeah.
have to go with the Irish guy again. I go based on- when I don't know
No,
a
but
sport, I
on
go
the
based
ground,
off
I've never
how-
seen
I don't
Prates
think
on
his
the ground. On the
predictions
ground,
are our
Gary's
predictions,
definitely,
though,
I think, based off what I've seen, is
Gary's
stronger.
better on the feet too.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's UFC, WWE,
Brother, he's better on the
Yeah.
feet.
boxing, UFC.
And then the other UFC fights have been announced.
I just got
Juliana
cool names.
Pena. Pena against Kayla Harrison. If you don't know, Kayla Harrison She's relatively new, I'd say.
Relatively,
But
new
like
to
she's not
UFC.
new to combat sports.
Right.
She's
Just new to
Olympic
UFC.
medalist
Was it
or
bronze?
some shit. Yeah.
Oh
I
no,
think
gold, judo gold,
something,
like
some
that.
gold
like that.
medalist
And
of
what's that?
judo or something.
Judo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
serious.
she's been serious since
She
she's been here.
came
She's
through and made Holly Holm look
yeah.
like a
She
joke.
literally came in looking like not looking like a man. Sorry, she acted like she didn't look like one. But in the ring, the way she dealt with these other girls, like she was dominating.
So wait.
them easily.
Does that mean if I got an orange belt 3-stripe judo, does that mean I have a chance in MMA?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you have a chance, but
I was
see.
8.
Yeah.
Oh,
As we
Juliana
know, that's a long
Pena.
time ago.
Juliana Pena is decent champion. I
Sorry,
don't have too many
question,
words
right?
to
So,
say.
I know of Holly Holmes again.
Yes.
For the fans at home, I know nothing about UFC.
He's
at
learning
all.
it, yeah.
I'm learning. But I know of Holly Holmes because she beat Ronda Rousey.
Yes.
That is
Like
correct.
one of the first people to
Head
beat
kick.
Ronda.
That
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy fight. Took the title from her. She's still fighting currently.
Bro, she's old, yeah.
she's fighting on the GFL now.
Yeah, she's I think in GFL
Oh,
now.
she's not even
She's a
UFC
global
anymore.
fighting
No.
now. But you know who
Okay,
else is fighting
so-
GFL? Tony Ferguson.
And against Dylan Dennis.
yeah, against Dylan Dennis.
Oh yeah, they are, aren't
Tony
they?
Ferguson
Yeah.
against Dylan Dennis
And
in
Dylan
GFL.
Dennis is going to submit him in about 2 rounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
When's
Tony's
this
washed.
happening?
Uh,
Yeah, because
I don't
when I was
know.
at the KSI press
But
conference, they were
this
talking
is
about it.
Oh, okay.
we have an English boy as well representing the heavyweights, Stuart Austin, who is a coach of one of my good friends, Varun Sanyal.
Oh
and
yeah.
so
So I
it's-
need to
Do you,
learn,
do you
man.
want to hear
Yeah.
something funny? Do you know who's representing London for GFL?
Who?
Alexander Gustafsson.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Gustafsson's
Representing London.
ex-UFC fighter, Swedish guy.
The
Okay.
Swedish guy.
Swedish,
Yeah,
right?
Why is he
he?
representing London?
He represented
Because-
Sweden all his UFC career, and I don't know.
Because they didn't
He
have a
trains here
Swedish
now.
team.
Okay.
Yeah, but he trains here as well. I think I don't know. I'm assuming
Let's
it's
get him
why
on
he
the
picked
podcast,
London.
I mean, that's the beauty of
Yeah.
London, though, innit? You ain't got to
Exactly.
be. You ain't got to be from London to represent London.
I don't even think he stepped foot in London apart from a fight.
Oh,
No, fair.
Right.
maybe
I think he's
not
still
then.
training in Sweden.
And the big fight that's happening on the same card with the Kayla Harrison and Juliana Pena. I'm sure you know this guy, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Sugar
I know.
Sean.
He's
Oh,
fighting
Sean
again. He's getting his
O'Malley.
rematch against Merab Dvalishvili.
Yeah.
Any?
Because he didn't deserve to lose the last.
Because I mean, yeah, I saw all of that.
Did you see
stuff.
the last fight? Did you see
I
that
mean,
fight?
I didn't see the fight, but I saw the aftermath of the fight.
Yeah.
Because obviously he didn't take it so
Yeah,
well.
so
no one
Sugar
took it
Sean-
well.
Tom,
It
you
was a
believe
bit of
Sean
a-
O'Malley should have won that fight?
I'm not allowed. I was fishing on Liam, and he bit so hard.
Do you guys see
Sugar
the
Sean
fight
deserved to
going
win it,
any
brother.
different? Is Merab just gonna dominate him, take him down? Do you see
I
it any different?
I think he'll just go. He just do the same thing.
I mean, didn't he get submitted?
No.
no,
No,
it
he
was
didn't get
it was
decision.
decision.
Okay,
He just controlled. He had more
Unanimous
control.
dominant
right.
But I will
decision.
I
He
will
didn't
say
get control. He just
one
got taken
thing
down over again.
is at any point
Which is
did you,
control.
did you see Sugar look hurt or in
No.
trouble? I don't think.
I didn't see Merab hurt either.
Yeah,
No,
I don't. I don't. I think
the other way
it
around
was.
either.
But the thing is, I didn't Sugar Sean have the who had the title? Was it not a title?
Sean
Sugar,
O'Malley
Sugar
had
had
the
the title.
belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it wasn't in my opinion. It wasn't enough to deserve him.
You know
to
what I will
win
say?
the
I will
title.
say one thing though, and I
Like,
think
he
this
didn't.
is a
He didn't
fact.
do anything to
He
deserve
don't.
it.
He 1080'd him in rounds. I'm not
Okay,
having this.
yeah. But
Alright.
I will say one thing. Yeah.
I'm just really trying to run.
I think
I'm not having this.
Sugar would be
Get
willing.
the gloves on, man.
Oh, I got a big one.
Sugar Sean O'Malley, he would be willing to go 5 rounds on the ground with Merab, but Merab would not do 5 rounds standing up with
Yes,
Sean. That's a fact.
that's a fact.
He's gone quiet.
Yeah, Sean will go
He's
5 rounds.
processing. He's processing.
Because Sean has to go 5 rounds on the ground.
Yeah, but
He
Sean
has to.
Yeah,
He
Sean
has
has
no
no
choice.
choice.
But I think-
But I'm saying Merab would not say, okay, fuck it, I'll stand up this whole fight.
Yes,
I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
Merab would do it because he
it's
knows he
MMA.
would get
he
done.
gets sparked.
It is MMA. I understand that completely. I appreciate the ground game, but I'm saying, do you? The main question is, do you see it going any different, or do you think Merab is just gonna?
I think exact same fight, more dominant Merab.
Do you think Merab will try play the ego a bit and try
Yeah.
stand up for a bit, and then when he realizes,
He does stand up for a bit.
Oh, he does,
for about
yeah.
2 seconds and goes.
Well, also, a quick one. I was listening to the Tom Aspinall Impulsive podcast.
Yeah.
They asked the question: is, for example, Sean O'Malley more entertaining to watch
Yes.
than
Oh, for
ground
sure.
fighters?
No,
Like,
but
which
I
do you
found
prefer?
Merab-
Aspinall actually said he prefers the wrestlers because they're
No.
actually more technical.
I think
But-
Merab's fight was way more interesting
Merab's
against
is-
Umar. I think that was a
that
really good
was a
fight.
great
That was a
fight.
great fight, all on the ground, most of it. It was
I'll
really
tell
good.
you what, one thing, when there's 2 high-level grapplers
Yeah,
that
that's when
actually
it's
want to both
really
submit
good.
each other.
Yeah.
Like, an example of 2 grapplers, normally they just scrap
Yeah.
because they don't want to, like, Kamaru Usman versus Kobe Covington won, An example of high wrestling is probably Makhachev versus Oliveira.
Yeah.
I know Oliveira, and that's about it from the 4.
But Makhachev Oliveira is a good one. But I said when there's 2 high-level grapplers, like the transitions you see on the ground where someone's about to choke him out the sunny, next thing you know is on top. It's like,
Well, again, that's
damn, that's insane.
You know who nearly got choked out? Roses Jr. man.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did get almost choked out. You know Raul Rosas Jr.?
No,
Never heard of
young
him.
Mexican kid. He joined the UFC at 17, 16.
Here's what
17.
we're gonna do, right? Before next week, everything that I need to know, all the basics, you lot are gonna give me a quick rundown.
Yeah,
on.
for sure.
I want an hour lesson, right? Just everything that's ever happened in UFC compiled into an hour.
You gotta give this guy a lesson.
But
in the bloodline story in return.
Raul,
Yeah, I have no idea.
You
Raul
don't know
known
nothing
for
about the
his,
bloodline story.
I know about the Bloodline story. That's when I started watching WWE.
yeah, that's when he kind of
No,
started.
but like
Bloodline.
it's what.
But
No.
we're going back like
Alright,
we're going
10
back.
years close
Okay.
to now.
What
like.
you need to do is non-sponsored. You need to go on the showcase mode of 2K25.
Yeah, sponsor us.
No, it's not
Oh,
sponsored.
showcase mode and
Yeah,
start
so
playing.
say sponsor
Yeah,
us.
yeah, 2K.
Yeah,
If you want to
2K.
sponsor
Yeah.
us for this podcast,
Yeah,
please,
absolutely.
This guy
Please do
will
get
like
in touch.
everything.
I will.
The
I
Blue
will.
Podcast
Yeah.
Network.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
We'll do a fatal 4-way on the 2K25 for them as well.
We'll do a real fatal 4-way for that.
Should we do
Yeah.
Yeah,
predictions?
we'll do a real one.
We got to be quick here.
Yeah.
Predictions.
Okay, yeah.
So first up, Josh Emmett versus Lerone Murphy, UFC. Oh, I want to be quick here.
Lerone Murphy.
I'm gonna go with who's the other guy again?
Josh Emmett.
Josh Emmett. Yeah, I'm gonna Josh Emmett. Just about. Josh Emmett. Just about.
See, this isn't fair. I'm
Yeah.
based
Okay,
off of
Josh
what
Emmett.
They've chosen, and they've gone split.
Yeah. No.
So I'm like,
They can't even back it off our decisions.
Okay,
Wait, who got more predictions right last week for UFC? It was Dan. I'm going Murphy.
After all that, you used to go Murphy.
I'll go Emmett. I'll split it.
Yeah, come
I'll
on.
split
Get
it.
on
What
What do you
the
mean?
train.
We got the same amount right at the UFC.
But they're both good fighters. Emmett has
I'm
insane
joking.
power for his
'Cause
weight
he
class.
got-
Yeah.
I literally picked
He
your vote.
sparked,
I'm just
I literally picked your vote.
By the way, is he not on a? Oh no, he's not on a minus one. He's on 0 points. For
Oh, and,
Roses Jr.
He's on one. He's on 2 points
yeah.
because he won the show. Because we all 3 of us got 3
Yeah.
points from predictions.
Yeah.
Point from predictions, and then he won this.
So yeah, we'll run through the points after this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Jake.
Joe Joyce versus Philip.
Jake has made his prediction as well for this.
Yeah, we'll read out at the
yeah,
end.
I'll read it out at the end.
Joe Joyce versus Philip Hargovic.
Philip Hergovich.
I said Philip Hergovic
Joe
before.
Joyce.
Ah,
all day
stick.
long.
I'm not gonna say
Philip,
any.
I would like to state
Come on,
Philip
Jace.
Hergovich by knockout.
So he's going for the. He's going by the method too.
That's an extra point if it is
Yeah,
by
But
knockout.
then
if-
he loses a point if he's wrong with the decision. So
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 he-
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, no, I think
he'll get 0 points if he
he
even.
said
He's a
he gets a
Philip
point
knockout.
for the win.
But
No.
if he gets the wrong decision, he then gets a -1, so he's on 0.
Zero.
Yeah.
Even if he gets it
basically,
right. That's
if-
why he don't
if
do it every
Philip
time.
wins-
That'd be pointless, lad. Why?
No, if
No, 'cause
Philip wins,
By
and knocks
knockout.
him out, he gets 2 points.
Yeah.
If Philip wins, not by knockout, by decision, he gets 0 points, and because he's taking the risk to get extra point. And
Yeah.
if Philip doesn't win at all, then he gets -1 point.
Yep. It's big.
That's crazy.
So
We're going. I'm sticking with
So
safe.
you
point.
gotta,
Yeah,
that's why you
going
gotta
with the
like
one.
you gotta go for safe points.
Yeah.
So you can risk it. if
I've
you're
gone
really wrong.
Hergovich. You've gone Hergovich. You've gone Hergovich. You've
Hergovich.
gone Joe Joyce. But you've gone Hergovich KO.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he could get a lead
Who's
there.
the next fight?
Next, oh shit! I've just deleted Hergovich.
So what if, for instance, if I said Joe Joyce knockout, right, and he lost and didn't get a knockout?
You'd
get
get
minus
I'd
one.
be on
Minus
-1.
Yeah.
-1.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
it's
thing.
like-
It makes it technical now.
Dangerous game.
Yeah.
Then Jacob Fatu versus Strowman.
Yeah,
Strowman.
I have no idea, bro. Jacob Fatu against Rome. I'm gonna go with Jacob Fatu
Yeah,
for
it's
this.
Jacob
I'm going
I mean,
Fatu.
there's one
Yeah,
answer there, and it's
it's
Jacob
Jacob
Fatu.
And I'm not gonna say any like.
I don't think
method.
Strowman wins that.
Unless Solo.
Yeah, I don't want to
Does
say.
the
I don't want to say a
FaceTime.
method. All I'm saying is Fatu
There's only
wins.
one method. It's last man standing.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm
going Fatu. Everyone's
I-
gone Fatu.
Yeah,
Fatu,
Fatu.
Fatu, Fatu.
I don't
Torrez
think it's-
Finney versus Robert
Torres
Valentin.
Finney, my no necked goat.
Bro, I'm gonna say Torres Finney, and I'm gonna say he's knocking him out, bro. Bro, Torres Finney.
Torres
Let me show you a
Finney's
picture
my
of Torres
goat.
Finney, yeah?
My goat.
Again, just based off of their reaction, I'm also
No, you
gonna
need to
I'm
see
also
this
going
guy.
Finney.
I don't have an
You need to
option
see
there.
this
This
guy.
guy
There's a
cannot get
reason.
choked out.
You need to see
I
this
feel
guy.
I feel like it's unfair though. I
Okay,
feel like I've got to change
Tell
my
me
mind.
how he
Look at
gets
this
choked
guy.
out. How is he getting choked out, bro? But for anyone, this is Torres Finney.
He's
Yeah,
a-
I'll get a picture up on the
editors
edit.
could
Get the
out.
picture.
He's a
But
5 foot.
this is-
He's like a
that's
5'8"
unreal.
middleweight.
He has no neck. His limbs are larger than life. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you can't get an armbar on
He's
him.
built
You can't
like the
choke
Thing,
him
bro.
out.
You know
I
what?
do feel like I'm cheating though.
I'm-
by
I'm
going for
going-
their reaction.
I'm going KO as well.
Oh, you're going
I'm going
KO as
KO
well.
as well.
I'm not doing the method for this one.
I'm going big.
His record is
feel like I'm cheating.
his record is 10-0 as well.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
undefeated.
It's gonna give me more reason to wanna watch the
Yeah,
UFC
exactly.
now because
Yeah.
I've got predictions on it.
Mate,
I might
when
put a
we
bet
were
on these as well.
when we were watching Rhea versus Io, and we had obviously the predictions. He was Io, I was Rhea. Tense.
Yeah,
But
it was
imagine-
intense.
Could
I was
imagine.
Street
Right,
Profits
what-
as well against Pretty Deadly.
And then last but not least, Lyra Valkyrie versus Bailey.
I have no idea. Absolutely.
No
I'm going to go
clue.
off
I'm
Conzi.
going
You
off
know
Conzi.
what,
Right,
right?
I'm going
I'm
off Conzi and Liam's predictions here.
Right, my
I feel like, okay.
prediction. I'm gonna go Lyra just because I feel like she's not had anywhere near of a career that Bailey's had, and it'd be stupid for her to lose a title right now.
Okay, I'm going to say... I'm going to go Lyra because
That's
she's a
my
champ.
logic behind it.
Liam, what
is
you going?
Lyra.
So Bailey went over live for elimination chamber. Liv Morgan's trying to
Got some
get the
mathematics
belt.
going on.
He's trying to. He's
That's what
mathsing. He's mathsing.
I've
bro.
already done what he's
He's-
doing off
yeah,
camera.
yeah.
I did this already, and I've had to think about it, and that's the only option
Liam,
I
last
can
one,
see. I just can't see.
And then you read out
Yeah.
Jake's.
Live Valkyria.
I can't see
Who?
Bailey
Yeah.
taking
Lyra?
the title off her.
I'm going Lyra. The reason I went for is because WrestleMania's coming up. She's champ. I think they just keep her till WrestleMania.
Do you want to know the reason why I went for
I know
Lyra?
that's
There's been a few
I,
changes.
see, I have no idea.
Got-
Do you guys want to know why I went for Lyra?
Why?
Conzi said it.
Yeah, fair enough.
The reason I was hesitant is I could see Bailey winning by DQ because of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez interrupting.
Yeah,
But I don't think they DQ
All
Lyra.
right, sorry. Can I change my
No,
answer?
they DQ.
Oh.
Yeah.
They DQ.
Lyra to retain,
Wow.
not to win.
Oh, that's
Lyra
smart.
to
No,
retain.
I'm copying this guy. Hold on.
Lyra to retain the title. I don't think she's going to necessarily win because now you've said that. Yes,
Because Bailey
DQs
came out
work,
last
but-
week to make this to save when Liv Morgan was trying to cheat for Raquel Rodriguez to win the belt. So
yeah,
there's gonna be
no,
a receipt
100%.
coming.
Lyra to
I
retain.
know.
not
I'm
to
sticking
win.
with
Yeah,
just.
Lyra
just
to
I'm
the win.
sticking
retain.
with just
Just
to win.
sticking with just the win.
Jake's predictions are here as well. So he's got Lerone Murphy by decision.
Oh,
Ooh.
Interesting one. Philip Hergovich as well.
Yep.
He went for.
he knows boo.
Jacob Fatu. He went for.
Yep.
He went for a Finney knockout as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
Oh.
two.
There's
And
three of
I
us
don't
on a
think
Finney
he follows
knockout.
WWE much, but he's managed to go for Jacob Fatu and Lyra as well.
Fair.
So I
Bro,
don't
he's-
know where he's pulled this out of.
cooked.
I feel
He's
like
cooked.
I feel like he's picked well.
Yeah.
But can we just say with me making predictions for WWE, I wouldn't always trust me because one, it's not like
Some part is
UFC.
like heart, some part is-
it is a scripted show.
Yeah, so some
Yeah,
part
yeah,
of that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
you want.
I did put on 6 different bets for Elimination Chamber and lost every single one of them.
Oh no.
So
Oh.
I will let you
Oh.
know. I'm not world.
not the guy
I'm
for
not
the-
world renowned for my
If
predictions.
I listened to Tom about because he was mentioning Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble, I was like, yeah, not a chance, mate.
Oh,
I
my
called
God.
it.
Yeah, he did.
I called it. I
That's-
actually called
that's
it.
crazy.
Yeah, I
That's
called
crazy,
that.
actually.
Who did I
not even
think
I
I
thought.
think-
It was the one-
I literally said Logan Paul
Yeah.
top 3, Jey Uso wins.
I thought Paul or
Called
Connor.
it.
I
He
put
did say that.
two bets on for the Royal Rumble, and that was Logan Paul to win or John Cena,
You know
Right.
how confident I was Io Sky
and
was
I
winning.
lost both of
Do you
them.
know how confident I was Io Sky was winning that Rumble? I would have bet my house on Io Sky.
I
winning
can't
that Rumble.
remember who. I'll have to go through my my 365.
Let's quickly do. Did you sort out the game show?
Yes, the game show is sorted out.
Game show, who has it?
The list is with Lloyd. Should be with Kian very shortly.
We need. Sorry, Lloyd. Not Lloyd. Kian.
Kian.
You're gonna have to do some speaking, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Cable.
Explain the game show.
Okay, so how it's working is
Look at
Jake's
the
not
camera.
here today, right? Jake's not here today.
More
So we're having him send a list of countries. Well, he's not. We're not gonna know the countries by order, but he's made his order of the ones with the best chins. I say this because we watched their recent UFC Mexico card, and I've realized, the amount of chins. Like they got strong chins in Mexico. So I thought let's just have a full-on list
By
of
can
best
we
chins.
just like
And this is in
just
boxing,
clarify?
MMA. And
By
just-
chin, you mean he's got the
Yeah,
strongest,
strongest
hardest
chin. Yeah, strongest
Yeah,
chin.
okay.
But
not by shape. Or
No, not
definition.
Yeah.
chin shape,
Right,
but like
cool.
chin
No, not
density.
the-
explain how we
something
get
like that.
points though, because this is the interest.
So yeah,
He's ranked them. Right?
so Jake has ranked them.
Is this
right?
scientifically ranked or
And
is
yes,
this by
very
opinion?
It's
Very
scientific.
scientific,
It's very
very scientific.
scientifically done. He's looked at every
Jake's
single
done his own
stat.
research, right?
He's
He has
gone-
watched every fight. in
He's watched
history.
every fight.
Every
in
fight
history.
ever.
He's watched every
Ever.
fight ever. He's put this list
Including,
together.
Yeah.
including street fights.
Yeah, everything, bro.
So we're gonna have to try predict the final list that Jake has wrote down after all this research.
We
Right,
have to,
okay.
You're telling us the list of countries, right? We're not just
no.
Yeah,
So,
we're just listing the
we'll get a
countries.
country and we have
Yeah.
to put it in a position.
Is
Okay,
it like
okay,
a blind
okay.
ranking?
Yeah,
Yes.
but like
Was
we're
it
trying
five
to match
countries?
7 or 8. But we're trying to match. We're trying to match what Jake has put.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. All right.
So
And you
if
get a
he's put
point.
fourth and I put fifth, I don't get a point.
Yeah.
But if you put fourth, you get a point.
And whoever has the
Okay,
most
okay.
points at the end of it wins the
Yeah.
Yep.
show.
No,
Okay,
like
cool.
pure chance.
Sounds good.
Pure
Okay,
chance.
so do you have the list now?
Yeah.
Okay,
So just
don't
randomly
read it
click-
out in order of. I'm assuming it's in order from like the best to the worst, right?
So randomly do.
Randomly pick the countries. Just the country name.
So if I read a country out and you say it, do I say it's correct after?
After
wait
we've-
for-
after
we've
everyone
locked in.
said
Once
it. Everyone said it.
And then you let us know if we're correct, who's correct
Wait,
and
I
who's
think
not.
don't tell us until the end
Alright.
because otherwise we won't fill up the
Oh,
other
yeah,
slots.
true.
So don't
True,
say it until
true,
the
true,
end.
true.
You lot
Yeah.
got to remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have to
I'll
remember where-
remember
Oh,
where you.
shit.
kept
I just
your
get your
stuff.
phones out.
Just put
Just
your-
put it
put it
on
on your
notes, put it
phone.
on
Oh,
notes.
Yeah,
my
this is
phone's
great.
over
Oh,
there.
just
We can share.
My
We'll
phone's
share.
up
Yeah,
there.
you can
gonna
share
have
with
to.
me.
We'll share notes. It's fine.
Do you want me to say the first one now then?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
How many countries are there, by the way? 8. Okay.
Okay, we'll go
Hey, just put a country down.
We'll go first.
Yeah.
Just put one country down. Put one number. The UK.
UK.
Right. I'm gonna go.
Oh, I'm gonna go like.
How many countries are there?
8.
8 countries. So we're going 1 to 8 here.
Yeah. I'm
gonna
going
go
6.
4.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
go
4. I was
Yeah.
just looking
I
at
was gonna
4
go
or
fifth.
3.
Okay. So 5th.
I'm gonna go 4.
All right.
Okay.
Konzi's gone 4. I've gone 6. Just do it like that.
Yeah.
Russia.
Russia.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm going like 2.
4.
Yeah.
But I think Mexico's 1.
4.
4.
I'm gonna go 2.
2.
I'm gonna go.
All right.
Oh god.
Go 4.
Oh, this is so hard. All right, next one. Brazil. Ooh, they got chins, you know.
4 and 2 taken up. So I'm gonna put them.
You
in
said, okay.
5th.
Liam's got 4 Russia, 5 UK. I've got 3 Russia, 4 UK.
6.
You said what Brazil? I think
I'm
gonna
going
go.
5th.
I'm going
I was
third.
going 5th with that one as well.
6th.
I'm going 3rd. You're going 5th. All right.
What do you say? 6th.
6th.
I just don't. I think.
I don't know what other countries on the list.
Yeah, I
think
don't know,
that's the
I don't
problem.
know.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting for 2 in particular.
I know what my one is.
Yeah, all right.
US.
US.
This is tough, you know.
They got chins, you know.
Yeah, some of them
See,
do
they're big
have,
guys.
you know.
Yeah, they're all on fucking steroids, mate.
Bro, think of.
I'm gonna go 3. And I know
would have
it's,
been a
it's-
good answer
Yeah,
for that.
I'm going to go 3.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna
going
I
go
think
4.
I've
I'm going
bollocks
4.
this up.
Because I've got Russia 2, Brazil 3, US 4.
Number 2.
So again, like my
I'm not
number
number
1 in
2.
my mind's already set.
By the way,
Yeah,
if this,
number 1 for me is a certain smaller
Oh,
country.
Okay,
But-
you know what? I'm gonna.
You can't change. He's locked in.
It's not.
You can't change what you've already
Yeah.
put.
This is- quick
Can't
question.
because it's blind ranking. You can't
Yeah,
change.
true.
These, have we got the best 8 in the world, or is it just
This
Yeah,
random
it's
is,
the best
I
eight
don't
eight.
know.
countries?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Because if it's
But-
random 8 countries,
It should
after
be the
blind
best
ranking-
eight. It should be the best eight.
If it's the
Okay.
best 8,
Wait,
then
what did
number
you say
one's
for the
set
US?
in my mind.
Yes.
That's
3.
not argue. There's no argument there.
I
Okay.
just got to hope my geography hasn't failed me here because I'm thinking of a
All right.
specific-
Okay.
So next.
This is
Oh
mine.
no, I can't change. I can't change.
No,
I
'cause
can't
there's another
change.
place. Thailand's 2.
See, I'm
Have you
gonna
not
have
already
to
done
go
your 2?
6.
Pardon?
Have you not already done your 2?
No.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna have to go 6. I've got no option.
Fuck.
I have to go.
If I
have to go
swear
5th.
Kian, if you say a certain
You go
region,
on
I'm
6th.
going to
Yeah.
drop kick your foe.
Because you've got
Wait, how many
you've
more
done 2,
countries
3,
are there?
4, 5,
How many more
6.
are
So
there?
have I.
So it's
We've
1,
got
7, and
1,
8.
7, and 8 left. I've
It's
literally.
never
more.
good when you've got the
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
You can't change. You can't change.
There's
You
3 more.
can't change.
Oh,
Okay, go on.
Oh
the next
shit!
one.
What the? Wait!
I picked
wait.
2 for Thailand.
Why is it
Liam's
undone?
gone for
Right,
2
go
for
forwards.
Thailand.
There we go.
I agree to.
Yeah, that's the one I was hoping. Yeah,
Yeah?
mainly the one guy carries it.
1.
Okay,
One.
number 1.
Oh,
What
but if
more
there's
one?
this other country, I'm
Who you
gonna-
going for?
I'm gonna have to go
Oh,
1
I
with
swear,
Yeah.
if I hear
But-
this region come out in my
If I hear like an African country for Ngannou, I'm fucked.
What, got knocked out by AJ in 2 rounds?
Yeah.
True.
Right.
True, actually.
Argentina.
Ah,
Mm.
8.
8.
8.
No, 7. What's that?
I'm going 8.
No,
I'm
you're
going
seventh.
8.
7.
I'm gonna go 7th as well.
I'm going 8.
In case.
That was 7.
Yeah.
I've got one more.
If I hear
We're
this
both
fucking
7 for
map,
us.
I'm going to-
Yeah.
7th for
And
us.
this will be my 7.
Canada.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh.
I put
I am
8.
so grateful. I was waiting for Puerto Rico. Oh,
You know
Oh
what?
my
I was starting to get worried that Brazil was going to come up as well.
Brazil's been up.
Brazil is up.
3/5.
Oh,
We've done 3/5.
Right,
All right.
Okay.
Now
I was waiting for like.
give us
Give
us-
the.
okay, this is
give-
your
go
list.
from 8 upwards.
Yeah, go from 8 upwards. So
Number 8 is Canada.
Yes!
No.
go on.
No. Okay, you've both got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Number 7, UK.
Ooh.
Did anyone
He's put
predict
the
that?
UK 7th. No, I put it
That one
4th.
is a
So, I mean,
very-
That's
Argentina-
that is very, very
I've
That's a
I've
vibe.
definitely got a few cock ups.
That is very low.
We're still on 0 points, bro.
All
All right, next up.
6, Brazil.
Brazil, 6th. Oh,
I put them fifth.
I put them
fifth.
third.
Okay.
I put them third.
5th, US.
Oh, bro, if I swapped US and Brazil
I had
around,
them
I would have
fourth. I had US
been.
fourth.
I had US 6. If I swapped
I had US
Brazil,
So
and
you
US.
won 2 points.
Yeah.
So
Fuck, I haven't even got
my
one.
number 4 is obviously wrong.
Argentina top 5 is a
I think
crazy.
there's only one
Jake.
country where I can.
Man.
Yeah,
point
Jake,
from.
that's
Jake.
kind of nuts.
I don't know.
Argentina.
Argentina top 5 is kind of nuts.
Name an Argentinian fighter.
4th, Thailand.
What?
I had
Wait.
Thailand 5th.
Nah.
Where is he
I am
getting
not
Argentina
having this.
number 1?
Have you not seen Rotang?
Shush.
Have you not seen
Okay,
Rotang
yeah.
fight?
Shush.
I'm
This
not
is
having
crazy.
this.
3rd, Argentina.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
off.
You're a dickhead.
Fuck off.
Who made this list?
Jake. Yes.
Jake. Yo, Jake.
I'm
Jake, we got problems.
Wait, now it's literally Russia and Mexico 1 and 2.
Russia.
But it
Russia
depends
in the
because
top
we
two.
both put Mexico 1.
Yeah, but
And
knowing,
Russia-
knowing
oh.
my luck,
Russia 2 is crazy.
Mexico's going to be 2.
Who is it?
Russia is 7th.
Yes! Got a
Yes!
point.
Russia.
I got 2 points. I got 2
I've
points.
got 2 points.
I
He's
got 2
3,
points.
He's got 3.
No way. You got
Russia
3.
second is a crazy call, by the way.
You got 3.
Yeah, because you got the Brazil 6
Fuck off.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
Mexico 1, Brazil 6,
and
and
Canada 8.
Canada 8. Oh, if we
I
just,
got
if
Canada
we
8.
if we
Mexico
just
1.
swapped
I'll
Canada
take 2
and...
Bro,
points.
I mean, but it doesn't matter. He gets the point. He gets the point.
Take, no,
yeah.
if
And number
somebody
1,
doesn't
obviously
know-
Mexico. We know the Mexicans got the
Russia
best chins
second.
out there.
Are you on crack?
All right. Well,
I mean,
that's it.
that's for us to discuss with Jake next week if he's around. I think he should be, maybe.
You need to
potentially.
call me into this episode. There is no way.
I am stunned by Argentina number 3. I don't know where.
Yeah, I don't
Who
know.
have
But
you got?
wait, here's the thing.
You've
Where
watched
was the
Guys,
UK
guys.
based again?
Ponzinho.
We were like, we were like
Six.
7th.
6th or 7th.
Well,
That's-
Who is he? What's
that's
his
a
name?
the thing
Messi.
is,
Like,
right?
what's going on?
The thing is, he has watched every fight in the world.
He has,
So,
yeah,
like,
you know,
he has done his research.
He might have
you know?
more information than
Exactly, like, back in.
Argentina street fights, man.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
must
the
be.
thing. We
Must
don't
be
know
that.
about those, you know.
Yeah.
But that
he's
would
watched
be.
them all.
us. Yeah.
Jake's watched them all. He's seen them all.
Well, this week's winner for our game show thing is
Is Liam.
Liam.
I mean, he
Well done,
should
Liam.
he should have won it last week. To be fair,
He should have won it, but he didn't.
Just consolation point this week.
Consolation point.
it's also probably the last game show point you're gonna get for a long time.
Yeah.
You can still get prediction points, but no more
True.
game shows.
Well, hopefully we'll have less predictions cancelled out with
Yes,
random. We had a fight off last week.
we had
and
2 fights. Kind of
one
fucked.
was the double DQ.
Yeah.
And we didn't know one was
And
called
Joe
off.
Pfeiffer caught the flu and decided not to pull out until the day before the fight.
Basically, yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
But stay tuned. Next week we'll be back with more predictions, more results, more game shows. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, everything. Subscribe, like, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah!
Woo!